Welcome to the MacTrak Product Installation Guide. MacTrak is an advanced theft recovery product designed specifically for Macs. If your Mac is stolen, MacTrak can tell you where it is, who has it, and even what the person's wearing. MacTrak utilizes advanced Wi-Fi positioning to identify the specific location of your device with 10 to 20 meters of accuracy, without the need for additional hardware such as GPS. MacTrak also utilizes the built-in eyesight camera to capture photos of whoever is using your system and sends that information to you every half hour. This data goes directly to your email account as well as your Flickr account. No location data, images, or network information is ever shared with GadgetTrak or any other third party. This information is sent directly to you. Before we get started, there's a few things we need to make sure we make clear. You're going to need to have your email configuration information available to you. Setting up MacTrak is similar to setting up an email client. You're going to need to understand your outgoing email server. All email providers have an outgoing email server, as well as ISPs such as Comcast and Verizon. In the manual, we have a list of common email configurations for your convenience. In addition, you're going to need a Flickr account. Flickr is a free photo sharing website with an open API that GadgetTrak integrates with. You can set up a free account at flickr.com. You will also need your MacTrak license key, as well as the manual that's included in the download, as well as on the CD-ROM if you purchased in a retail store. To begin the installation of MacTrak on your system, you'll want to double-click on the software installation package. This will begin the software installation wizard. Click on Continue. This first pane consists of license information as well as your login. You're going to want to enter the license key that was provided to you at the time of purchase, either online via email or on the CD-ROM if you purchased it in a store. Throughout this installation, I'll be using my Gmail account, gadgettrack@gmail.com. This will be the login that I'll use to activate tracking for my account on MacTrak.me. Make sure that you remember the password. Click on Continue. The next pane consists of your email configuration. Usually on a typical installation, the from and recipient email will be the same. So here I'll say gadgettrack@gmail.com and gadgettrack@gmail.com. When the tracking information comes through, it'll appear as if it's from gadgettrack@gmail, and the email will get sent to gadgettrack@gmail.com. So outgoing mail server. For Gmail, it is smtp.gmail.com. For my username, I enter in my username for my Gmail account. And I know that Gmail requires SSL, so when I click on the SSL box, it automatically sets it to the correct port. Now the email configuration is different for all the various email providers. This is similar to setting up an email client. So this information is readily available if you do a search for outgoing mail server for your ISP or your mail provider. In the installation guide, we provide some configurations for common email providers such as Yahoo, Gmail, as well as your .Mac account. We highly recommend using a Gmail account. You do not want to use an email account that comes to your system, as your tracking notification will come to that email system. If your laptop is stolen, the thief will be tipped off that he's being tracked. We don't want that. You want to have all the tracking information go to an outside email provider such as Gmail. Click on Continue. Next is your Flickr integration, authentication. All you need to do here is click on Login. So here you're going to be asked to enter your Flickr account, which is also tied to a Yahoo account. Flickr accounts are free, so if you don't have one set up, you can set it up for free. Here you just need to enter in your Flickr ID as well as your password to sign in. And on this screen, it's asking for permissions for GadgetTrak to upload photos to your Flickr account. Simply click on OK, I'll allow it. Next, go back to the installer and click on the Authenticate button. If you get the notification that it's been successful, then you're all set. What this process does is it provides your system and our software permission to upload photos directly from your system to your Flickr account. None of this information is shared with GadgetTrak or any other third-party services. The information is only between your system and your Flickr account. The photos will only be sent to your Flickr account directly from your system. Click on Continue. The last step is to go ahead and click on Install. You'll be prompted to restart your system. Go ahead and click on Restart. Now that your system has been rebooted, it's now time to test the software. Let's go ahead and simulate an actual theft. First, you want to go to MacTrak.me. That's MacTrak.me. This will take you to a login form. To log in, you're going to enter the same information that you entered in the first pane of the installation guide. This information is also emailed to you after the installation, so you should have an email waiting for you with this data, just in case you forget. So here I'm going to enter gadgettrack@gmail.com, my password that I entered, and then I'm going to also enter my license key. Once you log in, you're going to see just a simple button. All you need to do to activate tracking is simply click on that button to activate. Software is now active. The next time the device logs in, changes the network, such as goes to a different Wi-Fi, disconnects from a Wi-Fi, as well as periodically throughout the day. If the device sees that tracking has been activated, that's going to go ahead and trigger the software. Once that occurs, every half hour, the software will gather location information from Wi-Fi networks. It'll take a photo of the person in front of the system utilizing the built-in eyesight camera. It will also gather network information and send this directly to your email and Flickr account. For example, here's the Gmail account. So it gets me my IP address. I can click through to this link and I can get more information regarding the ISP. So for example, this is a Verizon subscriber, and I also have all the contact information for this particular ISP. I can provide this directly to law enforcement, print it out, and file it with a police report. In addition, I have the name of the person that's logged in. I also get all the Wi-Fi networks that are in the area. I also have the Wi-Fi positioning information directly here. And as you can see here, I also have a photo of the culprit. This information is also sent directly to your Flickr account. So, for example, we actually geocode all the images, so I can actually see on a map in Flickr where all these devices have been, where the device has been connected. So this fellow has been quite busy. I can actually click on one of these photos to get more detailed information. So again, I have a photo of the person that's been using my computer. I have their IP address. I have Wi-Fi networks that are in the area, as well as other information. Here I can actually click through and get a Google map. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. You can even click through and get a street view if you like. I hope you found this tutorial informative. If you have any additional questions regarding the installation of the MacTrak software, or any questions regarding the software or our company at all, please feel free to contact us by going to gadgettrack.com and clicking on support. Thank you.